right, what are we doing here today?
Well, we are cleaning the garage out because it's a mess, and I tend not to clean up after things that I do until I can't move anymore, and I get mad that I can't move. So we're gonna clean this up because, as you saw before previously, I gotta push this Bronco back. Obviously, not on top of a Harley. I'm gonna push the Harley back, get all that stuff over there thrown out and moved around. We're gonna push this back so I can rip the front clip off this. In previous episodes, you've probably seen where we can't walk through here. Well, you can almost walk through here nicely.
Almost.
Now. Almost. We're close. We're close. Hang on. Now you can walk through here nicely.
What a gentleman.
Gentleman and a scholar or something. You know, I didn't go to high school. We're gonna pull the front clip off this. We're gonna pull it all off together. I've never done it before, but we're gonna try. You pull the rad support off, which is going to be I don't even know why I'm doing that because it needs a new rad support anyways, and they're $100 off Rock Auto, so I'm just going to buy a new rad support.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull the front clip off. So basically, what I'm going to end up doing, which I should have done in the first place, but I was kind of dumb, and that's sandblasting the frame and the front end here because it's a Ford and they rot really, really bad. Well, anything American rots. Everything in general rots where we're at, you know. Here in Gilbertistan, where they put 9 feet of salt on the ground for 3 inches of snow.
Yeah. Mm.
So basically, I'm going to pull the front clip off so I can sandblast the frame and paint it. And we're going to try some new paint. I'll show you that in a minute. Sandblast the frame, paint it, make it look all pretty, clean up the firewall. Because this isn't going to be mine. Like, if this was mine, it definitely would not be that nice. But this is for my wife, so it's going to be, like, really nice. And, like, I didn't skimp on parts of this at all. Like, I bought actually, like, really good stuff. Like, Moog U joints. I bought Bendix brakes. I like Bendix brakes. They're good for... I've always used them for my bigger trucks, and I always liked them. New calipers, new brake lines. Which I actually just found a roll of brake lines, so that's pretty sweet. I don't have to buy any. Thanks, Jim.
Nice.
Donated by my cousin Jim. I'm going to put new fuel lines on it, you know, like, all this new stuff. Because if it was mine, I wouldn't do that, and I would be like, oh, it's half falling apart, that's perfect, I'll drive it. You know, like the Geo. Like, the wheel's about to fall off, but it's good enough. It still rolls. But since it's my wife's, new wheel bearings, brand new wheel bearings, Timken wheel bearings, which are expensive.
Yeah.
I gotta get new hubs, manual lock-in hubs. They're expensive.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I'm not looking forward to that one. So that's why there's no hubs on it, because I couldn't afford them yet. But anyways, so this is my wife's. So it's obviously going to get it done really nicely and look pretty and all that good stuff. But if it was mine, then it wouldn't look like that. It'd still be a rusty piece of crap. So when we pull the front clip off, I'm going to do... I might end up putting new cab mounts in it. This is a lot of work for a $500 Bronco.
Yeah.
I think that's why it's a lot of work, because it's a $500 Bronco. But I gotta put floor pans in, rocker panels, maybe cab mounts. Cab mounts are okay, but we'll see. So while we're doing that, we're gonna do all that good stuff. I'm probably gonna repaint the firewall because why not? I don't know. Why not? So that's the reason why we need to get the back of the garage cleaned out, so I can push this backwards, pull the front clip off, so that way everything's piled behind this thing and I can't push it out to sandblast it, so that's just going to make my life that much harder, which would be moving stuff again to push the Bronco out. But 1 step forward, 3 steps backwards.
Yep.
That's my life. But anyways, I'll show you guys what I did while no one was here. And that would be clean the other side of the garage up. Now, if you remember, the other side of the garage was totally full to the gills of the most random stuff on earth, because that was the side that BMW was on, and I keep putting off working on it, so I just pile stuff over there, and, you know, out of sight, out of mind, you know? It's like cleaning your room, you just have everything with your bed. Well, it's kind of like how the side of the garage was. But, while no one was here, Austin was here for a little bit of it, I started cleaning it up. You can actually walk in here, which is odd. we put it. We were able to fit another shelf in. We moved the bench from this side of the garage over here, which you had 0 room to walk, over there where you have more room to walk. So we got the workbench over there, parts cleaner. Put another shelf in, because basically I want all my BMW stuff on this side. That frees up that side of the garage for whatever kind of craziness we have going on. The Bronco, the trucks, the go-karts, tractors, whatever we got going on. But basically this side's going to be for BMWs, all my BMW stuff. Because I have a lot of it, even though I sold a lot of it. Also, you remember that stack there? I was like stacked up like cordwood.
Yeah.
How much crap I had for BMWs. Most of which I just scrapped because it was all junk that I just saved when I was younger. So, we're kind of pushing the BMW off a little bit. We'll probably forward it here and there. When we come into stopping points with the Bronco. But yeah, clean it up. Looks okay for now. I mean, it's getting there. It's still shit piled everywhere, but yeah, what are you gonna do? So tonight's project is clean up that side so we can push the Bronco back and start working on that again. Even though it's probably gonna be like negative degrees for the next 3 months, 2 months. What do you think?
Yeah.
3 months?
2 months.
2 months. 2 months
Yeah.
will probably be like negative or like 10 degrees and miserable. I don't know why I do this every winter. Every winter I do it. Every winter I'm like, yeah, I know I'm gonna work in a garage and it's cold and sucks and makes my knees hurt even worse than I already do. So
Why don't we just destroy that wall over there and move it all into your room?
you know, I would do that. I would definitely sleep in a garage, but that's weird.
Doing some cleaning and I had a little mouse in here. I don't know if you can see him.
Hang on, let me get my light.
He ran away from the light.
Did he?
Yeah, he's behind me.
I can't see him, dude.
There he is.
Oh!
Oh, he's coming towards me.
Oh! Hey, buddy.
Let's keep him as a pet. Let's train him.
Train him. Get me another beer.
Oh, he's climbing the wall.
Holy fucking shit! Where's my BB gun at?
That's impressive.
That's really impressive. I'm impressed. Should we let him live because of that?
We'll let him live this time.
This time.
What did we get done here?
So we got done. Obviously, there's no door or floor or rocker panel. I pulled the door off by ratchet strapping to the transmission jack that I proceeded to shove underneath it because I feel like cleaning that up. Pulled that off. I cut the rocker, what was left of it, out. Most of it fell out. Cut the floor pan the rest of the way out because that was all rotted. Back here where the seat belt gets buckled in, as you can see, it's still bolted to what is left of the floor because I cut it out. So I cut all this out. I re-welded all this back in. Good old Rock Auto came through and got me floor pans and rocker panels. Some of the shit though, like right here, I have to make all that. So I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it better so it doesn't hold water. And Ford and all their genius ideas. Let's see if I can find it. You use stuff like this. It's literally like just blocks of foam like this that they had clipped in right here. It was clipped in here, which is why these always rot out right here, which this one's starting to.
But does that like hold water?
Yeah,
foam?
it just holds moisture in it. And there's a big block right here, which is why this is rotted out in here. That and this is actually the cab mount. And water comes down and sits right in here and rots all this to shit. Pulled the tar off the floor because water likes to stay underneath tar. So I just pull all that out with this fancy new torch. If I can get it to work. Look at the cheat on that. I got that. That Track Supply. And then, well, that's pretty much it. Oh, well,
pulling the front clip off.
Yeah, I pulled the front clip off. I have pictures of that. Ooh, I have a video of that too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, just take a video of that. I pulled the front clip off. Oh, this is my lovely assistant. This is my wife. This is actually hers. And like I said before, that there's no way in hell if this was mine I'd put this much work into it. So that's why I'm putting so much work into it.
You just slap a motor and go.
If it was up to me, I'd stop a motor and drive it until the ball joints would have broken in half and killed me. And holes in the floor, that's just, use cardboard that. So no one was here one night and I decided to pull the front clip off. So I had it ratchet strapped here on the fenders. As you see, I have it chained / cabled to the front where the hood release goes. And I kind of just lifted it off by myself at 10 o'clock at night. So I did that. I had to disconnect all the harnesses. In all truthfully, I don't know what half this shit goes to. A lot of it's for the engine, some of it's for the ECM. None of which we're going to need anymore. Because, ooh, a dead mouse.
Ew!
Oh, is that the one that climbed the wall?
Oh,
I don't know.
what the fuck?
That's funny. Update.
He's dead.
Got you.
So, we're getting rid of almost all this, except for this one. I think this one runs the lights. It probably
all
says
that
it
wiring?
runs lights, all your dashboard shit.
Oh, okay, I was going to say.
Like, it's your power for everything. I think. I don't really know. So yeah, so now we're going to unclusterfuck the wiring. Yeah, it's like, this runs like your fuel pump and turn signals or fucking some shit like that. I don't really know. Fuel pump. Leave a fuel pump. That sounds good. Runs your fuel pump. That's all that's back there. No lights, just fuel pump. We're going to sandblast the frame on it. I'm going to paint it with this Jazz Pour 15. It's like super glue with paint in it. But you have to paint over Pour 15 because UV rays apparently fuck the paint up. So we're going to paint the frame with this. We're going to spray it with Eastwood rubberized undercoating. I don't know what I'm going to paint the floors with yet, but we're going to paint with something that's paint-like. And,
We're going to use nail polish.
Nail polish. We're just going to paint with nail polish. So that's that. I mean, we got this stuff in here, down yonder. All this is getting cut out. This has to get cut out and fixed. I gotta grind all that shit off. Oh, all this shit here, all this glue that seals the seams. Yeah, take that the fuck out, cause I'm pulling rust off of it. Cause all it does is hold water. Water gets up in between the seams. The glue holds the water. It's a circle of life with Fords, you know. Just a circle of life.